Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
Just print the damn thing!
Alright everybody, welcome back. We have some high quality images to go through quite a bit, but this looks like Dark Enchant to me. What do you guys think? Let's get started.
Give me all the 12 inches.
Oh,
Now!
So Capcom said that they specifically designed the expansion based on player feedback. Let's take a look and see. Yep, they definitely heard my feedback. But in all seriousness, we've got a lot of pictures to go through, so we'll just run through them all with a fine-tooth comb, see if we see anything familiar from previous games, or maybe something new that, you know, that's cool that we don't even know about yet. I'm really excited about this fight. I can't wait to fight these ghouls or zombies or whatever. There's actually a really neat picture that we'll look at in a little bit. It might be related to this fight, I'm not entirely sure. I would love that if there was some sort of a co-op element to this. I know a lot of people have been asking for a co-op. I think it could be interesting to kind of shift that original Dragon fight to like maybe an optional co-op battle with somebody else. I think that could be really neat, and I think that could make a lot of people really happy. I don't know if it's what we're seeing in this picture, but one of the things I'd like to see is the combos that we do just by attacking. I really would like those to get expanded. I don't know if what we're seeing here is a new skill or you know, a combo extension of some kind, but I think the things could go a long way, especially with that jump attack that the archer was doing in the trailer, where you did like the kick and then the backflip, which looks awesome. I gotta be honest, I'm really interested to see how the climbing mechanic works. The things that stand out to me the most right now are how high up we are versus the ground there on the bottom left area. And I can only imagine we're trying to climb up this thing, right, and some harpy comes or something, right, and then it just knocks us down and we die. That's kind of my thought process on what's going on here. I'm personally really excited for Dragon's Plague to come back, but I feel like I should warn you guys. It sounds like something that could be really fun with your friends when you're at a party, you meet this lady, one thing leads to another, and then you forgot who you are and what your goals are in life, and you're sitting on the side of the road. So just be careful out there. Before we get back into the screenshots, I just wanted to say one thing real quick about the 6 skills. Personally, I think the L1 for 3 skills and the R1 for the other 3 skills was perfect for me in the original game, so I don't see any reason why they shouldn't do that here. But if they found a better way to do it, I'm all for that. I would love the option to do the classic way. Hopefully that opens up more vocations, so we could have a bow and a dagger like we have a sword and a shield now, and we could have the strider back and possibly lead to the assassin. I don't know if that's going to happen. A lot of people are talking about the Mystic Knight, so I don't know. It would be nice if what they did was they allowed for the certain vocations to evolve into other things, right? And then you build up to that and unlock that kind of in some form or another, but that's just me rambling. So personally for me, I think that this image holds a lot of weight because it represents Capcom going back and adding to the base game what a lot of players felt like it was lacking, myself included. But it's important for companies to recognize when they put out a product, especially somebody like Capcom, that they're going to have hits. They're probably going to have more hits than they're going to have misses, right, in the games. But Dragon's Dogma missed it on its first outing, and it missed on its second outing. I'm hoping if there ever is a Dragon's Dogma 3, it really lands on its first outing. So I'm really excited about this. I think there's a lot of potential here. So I had an idea when I was looking at this picture and the other one, but specifically this one, we're seeing these spectral zombies or ghouls that are being summoned by the dragon or whoever, right? But wouldn't it be neat if we had the power like visionaries or something like that, where we could summon a spectral wolf or something cool like that? I think that could be really interesting. The ghouls or vampires or whatever these are, they look very similar to the spectral things we saw earlier. I don't know what it is, but something about these guys look a little bit different, not just like the illumination or whatever, or lack thereof. But maybe this is an indication that the undead dragon that we're going to be fighting has command of many undead forces, so we're going to see more variety in like undead creatures and stuff like that. I think that could be amazing. I would love some like, you know, super vampire zombie things to fight. That seems like it could be really scary, especially at nighttime. When it comes to this picture, especially in higher res, I really hope that we get something like Salvation back. I always enjoyed that mystery and that intrigue with the cult and all that. I hope that there's something like that that they introduce into the DLC. One thing I didn't really think about when I was looking at these pictures initially was, well, they were lower detail, but I feel like places like this could probably be one of the caves possibly that we could find in Volcanic Isle. So I always felt that area was kind of like meager, you know, there wasn't really a whole lot to do there, so introducing some further caves or whatever there, I feel like could go a long way. One thing I didn't think about when I was looking at this was that this could potentially be Vernworth on fire because of whatever, maybe it's like a vision or something. But Kakushin is the YouTube channel I posted earlier. One of the subscribers brought that up and he thought that that was plausible and compared it to the architecture of the city, so it seemed to line up from what I could understand. Is the city gonna be destroyed? That could be cool. I don't know. So we got a better picture of this area. It looks to be our new hub world. We've got a port crystal over here. We've got what looks like it could be the NPC that was in the anniversary artwork. I'm not too sure about that. But this appears to be our new base of operations, which I like that it's kind of a part of the world and in the wilderness a little bit. Very rugged and different from what we've seen before. Since we're on the topic of castles, I'm thinking this potentially could be the main castle, like, that mirrors Vernworth, right? So something really bad happened. We don't know. We'll find out. But that probably could tie into that vision I was talking about earlier where the city could be destroyed, because this looks very different architecturally speaking than the previous photo. So I didn't see this before, but the knight actually has antlers attached to his helmet. I thought that was a pretty neat addition. Maybe it's like a King of the Wilderness type of crown helmet situation, who knows, but it looks really cool. So after looking at this, I'm wondering if they're going to give us a larger dragon fight, kind of like they did in the first game, except in this case, let's say this is at the ruined castle that I was showing earlier, and you know, you're fighting this dragon and it's destroying the castle, and like there's environmental stuff going on, and it's like a multi-tiered fight. That could be really cool. So far, I'm really digging the fashion. I think the armor situation is going to be improved substantially. I hope that we do get some sort of a layered or customizable armor, maybe even some dye. I saw an outfit that looks like the DLC outfit, except it was purple. It's probably just a recolor, but you never know. The spells are all looking really good. I'm really excited about all the new loot that we're going to get. I'm very optimistic about the future of the franchise. I can't wait to see more from Capcom. So what do you guys think about all the images and videos that we're seeing so far? There seems to be a lot of information trickling out every week. I'm going to keep making videos about it. The next video we'll do will be like an armor video and NPC type of deal. So look forward to that. And otherwise, I'll see you down in the comments.
Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first.